Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven. In this live stream, we normally do Artapalooza, but we're still doing Artapalooza. It's just gonna be me tonight. Hopefully, crossing fingers. Hang on. I hate when I hear myself. Just me. It's fine, but me twice, that's a little bit much. Anywho, I brought it up on my phone so I could test the audio, and I got the new, or not the new camera, but a different camera this time, so we won't have the whole wonky wonk 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 thing going on. So if you watched last week, I appreciate you for sitting through that torture. Hopefully, if the audio is bad, someone will let me know so I can troubleshoot it. Because I did the test before the live stream like I always do, and it sounded fine, but, you know, things go awry as soon as you hit that live, because if it can happen, it will happen on the live. So tonight, like the title says, we're going to try Alcohol Lift ink, which is a Ranger product. And you know what? I forgot to grab the Ranger inks because I know it works with Ranger inks. But I've got Pinata inks in front of me. I have the same ones that I had last week because they were working really well. I just wasn't getting it to work quite the way I wanted it to. But you know what? That's what comes with practice, because practice makes perfect, right? So we're going to go ahead and do the alcohol lift-off ink. And this time I'm going to be using, I need to open a lot of things here. This is new. I bought a new one because my old one dried up and was like literally crusty. So tonight we're going to try Yupo paper. This is 74 pound, 179 GSM, acid free, works with watercolor and alcohol inks and markers, but this is a synthetic. Basically, it's plastic. So we're going to try that with a jelly plate. I've never done this with the jelly plate, and we're going to see how it pulls and what happens and all the things. But because alcohol ink is so sticky, I think that was part of my problem. So I've been priming this plate to see, and we'll pull, yeah, I should have started pulling this before, because now we're going to have peeling paper, because that's always wonderful. You know what? We're going to do it this way. All else fails, force it. This is what you do if you start peeling paper, is you turn it upside down and you pull the plate away from the paper. And I let it sit too long, and that is on me. But yeah. So meanwhile, back at the ranch. No. Okay. So we're going to peel it some more. And that's okay, because we're just trying to get some of this paint off here. And you know what we do? We roll with it. We roll with it. So I'm going to pull these. I'm just going to kind of pull them, and then I can just pull them off, which I don't really like to do, but sometimes it's the best thing to do when there's paper on it. And I got all the paper off, I think. So we're going to play a little bit in paint. And I'm putting it right here because there's a light right above me. And it's a fluorescent light. So, but we're going to prime this up a little bit more. We'll do probably one more pull, because I've done a couple already. Okay, so let's stick with some Payne's Gray. Put a little bit here, a little bit there. I put a little bit of yellow in here because I love the yellows. And I'm using the golden fluid acrylics. And let's put a little gold in there, so it's kind of pretty. Okay. Got the brayer, got the sheet. And we can take this and we're going to roll it. So I'm hoping by this weekend, life got really lifey for a minute there, and I didn't get to work on the Artapalooza stuff, but I'm hoping by this weekend I will have the full details of why I'm changing the format and how you can join and get free product and play and paint or inks or whatever. I mean, it's gonna be all kinds of craziness. So I'm looking to talk to some companies. I've got them all researched and contact information and all the things. So we're gonna see what we can do to help our fellow artists out, because ever since 2018, that's what this channel has been about, is helping other artists be the best they can be. And I want to continue with that. Okay, so we need to see, it pulled that whole paper up. So let's pull the Band-Aid off here and make it into 2 pieces. This will actually look kind of cool. Okay, I'm okay with that. There's no mistakes in art, only happy accidents. And we're just going to roll with it because we can. Okay, so let's bring out, that's the nickel azo. Where'd that, there it is. I like burnt umber. So we're going to do some burnt umber. Some more gold. Because gold is gold. I don't like wearing gold, but I like gold, like in decorative things. There we go. Okay. I'm going to wipe some of this off. You know, I think it's funny. I jelly print with brown a lot, actually. Not so much on the lives, but when I'm just like playing with new techniques, because that way, if I get mud, it still looks cool because it's mud with brown. Duh. It's the silly things. The silly things I do. All right. And then after this, we'll put some alcohol ink. I've got some ideas. I got ideas. And I got my hair dryer here up here too, the one that just has a cool setting. So I'll mute my microphone and use that on here too. Okay. Very cool. All right, let's pull over here. All right, so this is what we're going to work with. Let's pull this little piece off. Are you going to come off of there? I was hoping it would come up, but it's not wanting to. No, you know what? We're just going to let it go. There we go. All right, so we got something kind of cool going on there. That's a good start to something. So that's the thing is that's why I think I like jelly printing too, is mono printing. It's because you can do so many things with it. You can do one big pull, which I never have success with. And, you know, that's probably user error more than anything else. But yeah, so we're going to try, I'll put this way. And hopefully there's enough paint on there now. And we're just going to put some of this down. And then we're going to brayer it. Like so. Where'd my paper go? There it is. And then we're going to bring in some red. I'm just going to do a drop here, and drop here. And then some purple. All right. And then I'm going to do some white. Not so much for clean hands, right? Okay. Because I want to kind of make some softer spots. And then, so I'm going for what this stencil looks like, as well as because we're going to do something fun with this later. Put that off to the side. We've got some cool things going on. And then let me open this Yupo paper. Jewels, not tools, Tish. I was talking about my fingernails because I have to remember not to use them as tools. Because it really hurts when you break these. And I'm not my kind of, not my thing. All right. Let my alcohol ink dry as much as we can. And we're going to grab a piece of this paper. So this is 74. So it's still relatively thick. And the thing I found, I've not used a lot of Yupo paper, but because it's synthetic, it doesn't have a grain that I've ever been able to find. Maybe I'm wrong and someone can correct me in the comments. I am fully willing and able to admit when I'm wrong. It's the only way you learn, right? You can't be right all the time. Okay, well, that just took care of that. Okay, it's all good. Where'd my towel go? I've got a whole bunch of little paper towels. Well, these pants are now paint pants. Kirby. It's all right. I've been wanting to get new pants anyways. So we're going to pull this. This is just regular white acrylic. And we're going to offload. So we're going to push. So you either push or you pull when you're offloading too much paint. Let's go one direction. Isn't that a boy band? Okay, so let's see how this goes with the Yupo paper. And then the next round, we will try lift off ink. Geez, oh Pete, Tish. All right, let's get a different piece of paper here. How did I get paint on my microphone again? I have two microphones that have paint on them. Because, you know, that's just how I roll, yo. All right, let's put that down there. And just a little here. Okay. Now, oh, well, don't worry about your hands. It's not like going anyplace fancy. So we're just going to lay this down. And I don't know how this is going to work, but you might as well try, right? They say no, I'm fairly certain that this will adhere to this, but we'll see. I don't know. It could be a total disastrous thing. So well, that's kind of cool, actually. Let's see if we can do it this way. Kind of figured it would do that because this is non-porous. Paint usually, for monoprinting, you need it to the paper to absorb some of the paint. That actually looks really cool, though. I don't know. What do you think? It's pretty cool. I wonder. Hold on. Change of plans. I wonder what would happen if we take this. No. No change of plans. We're just going to roll with it. I'm going to let that Yupo paper sit for a minute, and we're just going to put a regular piece of paper on here and pull the rest of this up. That's really cool, though. For a background or something. Yeah, that's really cool. I like it. I'll put it up there. All right. Oh, wow. Yeah, so this is kind of peeling too. Let's peel it off this way. But, oh my gosh. Cool. It picked up all that gold. Yep, I like that too. All right. Cool beans. I like when things come together. Especially peanut butter and chocolate. All right, let's move this back down. All right. Well, let's just put some brown down. See if we can get another pull off of here. So there's a little bit of color still here. Okay. You know what? We're going to put a little bit of Payne's Gray because it's the other neutral. I've got some sepia. Might have to put some more on here at one point too. Okay. That's a rattly guy. All right, let me grab just some regular paper here. This is just hammer mill copy paper. I think it's 24 pounds. All right. I wish that middle guy would just come up. It's okay though. Oh gosh, this is so cool. I don't know about you guys, but I like when stuff looks kind of grungy and old, and that looks grungy and old to me. But it's brand new. It was just born, and it's got the cool alcohol inks with the gold and stuff. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna lay down a thin layer of gold first, and then we'll kind of let that dry. Then we'll put the alcohol inks on there, and we're gonna brayer them on this time instead of blowing them around with alcohol. And then I'm gonna use the lift off ink, and we're gonna see how that goes. Okay, that's the plan of attack here. Y'all with me? Good, because I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna work. But you know what? I like to live on the wild side. So we're gonna put a little bit of gold. I thought I had some copper. Do I have copper over here? I don't think I do. Yes, I do. I have bronze. I have bronze because it's brand new bronze. I forgot. When Michael's has stuff on sale, you buy some, even if you have to eat ramen for a week. It's called sacrifices. And you know what? I found about a bajillion ways to cook tuna just so I could buy art supplies when I lived in Anoka. So, and I don't eat tuna hot, so it's all different ways to eat it cold. I don't know. There's something about tuna hot. I don't like it. Like tuna noodle casserole or tuna noodle hot dish. No, thank you. You can give my share to that starving child in Ethiopia. I won't. I will not complain. I will send it over there myself because people need to eat. But I don't know what it is. It's one of those things where even just thinking about it, I'm starting. Okay, I'm stopping talking about it because it's making me kind of ill. Okay, was this bronze too? Oh, they're both bronze. Well, see how I go? Okay, I thought it was gold. I did not read the label. That's okay. One of them is mine and one of them is Claire's. So we're going to do this. Off cast this. It's starting to sell up even. This is a new plate to me. I haven't done a lot of pulls on it. So we're going to let this. Okay. Let me plug in. I've got my hair dryer that I can set on cool. All right, let me set. I'm going to turn off my microphone so I don't blow your ears out because I think. Whoa, see, I need to start loud. There we go. This will get loud. This is my favorite hair dryer I've ever had. But let me mute real quick. All right. So we got that going. And dry. Let's open this guy. And I've got one of my art foamy stamps, and we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so we'll do Pinata ink first, just kind of playing around with it, and we're just going to do dribbles of color. I want to see how silver does. With the gold. Okay, we got to work kind of fast because this is all going to kind of meld together. Okay. There we go. And now we're going to take this. I probably shouldn't have got a super fine of one, but we're going to try it anyway. So and I'm just going to do it this way because with my hands being the way they are, it's easier to do it this way. Oh, wow. That was really dirty. That had ink still on it. Oops. Oh, well. The thing I like about the art foamies is I can put a lot of pressure on them. That's kind of a bummer. Hang on, let me get a paper towel. I thought I'd clean this off. That's better. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's much better. I just didn't want that to sit there too long. Let's see what we got. Now, the way that I've seen this is what done with the, what are they called? Like a Misty board or the stamp boards. Well, it lifted that much ink. Well, maybe. All right, so we're going to take this one, spray it off. Make sure we get the rest of that off of there. Wow. Let's try a little bit more. The squeakiest bottle on the planet. That's what you get for getting dollar store bottles. But I break them. Don't ask me how. I just do. All right. Okay, that looks better. Let's try it again with a different stamp, though. Let's see, where did my big book of stamps go? That is not it. Where is my other book? There it is. Let's try. I don't have any of my blocks up here. So we're going to do another script stamp. And we're going to grab it from the PCB paper. So I'm going to take this script stamp. Oops. Knocking stuff over. Let's move this out of the way. I'm going to put him right there. And you know what we're going to do first? We're going to take this guy and bring him over here. I'm going to wipe him down. I don't know why are cars always she and everything else is he? Is that a thing or is that just me? Because I mean, or ships. Ships are too. Always, you know, ships or boats. I don't know. Maybe it's who's working on it. All right, I think I got most of it off of there. There's still some paint on there and whatnot and what have you. Hello, Evelyn. I'm doing fine. It has been really hot here, like 80. It got to like 90 yesterday. And you're in Orlando. You understand heat. So, yeah, I'm just sweating because I don't have AC in the RV. But the thing, and there's no shade for the trees haven't budded yet. So there's no leaves on the trees. So there's no shade. So I had all the fans on. And yeah, so that made life interesting. Okay, putting the lid on this right away. And then we're going to put this guy. Oh, he's sticky. Sticky, sticky, sticky. So this might be interesting, trying to push him down. I don't have my blocks up here, but I do have one. Hang on, hang on. I got an idea. Don't worry, I won't let it go to my head. I've got all these blocks that are old stamps, so we can just do this. And there's a smog. Kitty, kitty. Okay, so these all got put in the binder. I don't think I've showed you guys the binder yet, but kind of give it a little wiggle. There we go. Give it a little wiggle. And then we'll take this, lift it up. Oh, see, there's some purple on there. So we got there somehow. All right, now we're gonna just go like this. I think this lift off ink might work easier on the jelly mat than it does on just the printer thing. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. No judgment. No judgment. So let's see. Yeah, that's actually a lot there. Okay, I'm gonna put that over there because we'll clean that later. So that's what it impressed after lifting off the ink. So yeah, that's kind of impressive. Okay, so okay, that's dry. This is dry. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna grab a sheet of UFO. And then I'm just going to mist this. I'm not going to put any more paint on here. I ain't going to do that. I'm just going to mist this with alcohol. Okay, so it's just a little misty. And I'm going to lay this down. So it's a little bit reactivated. I don't know if that's going to work. We're going to see. Oh, hot there too? Oof, I'm just, I'm done with winter. I'm done being cold, but I'm not ready for summer yet. Like, there's a season that's between summer and winter or winter and summer that's called spring. I like to have one of those that's like 3 months long. That would be epic. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That is so cool. You can see the script there. Let's see. So the other script would have been up here, which you can kind of see. That turned out really cool. All right, let's do it again. This time, let's put it down a little bit more. And we're going to flip it. Yeah. We're going to put it down right about there. Like, oh, yeah. I forgot that was in March. Isn't that in Daytona? On Daytona Beach? Or is that in Orlando proper? I don't remember all of Florida. I've never been there, so it's on my list. It's on my list because, you know, I want to go to all the continental United States, which I do believe is 48 states. Don't quote me on that because I'm tired and my brain's a little punch drunk. But, you know, let's see if we can really rub this and get some things to stick because this is kind of cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, and you can still see the script there. You can still see a little bit of the script there, like right in here. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of matte medium and put it on here, just like a bit. And then we're going to put that over the top, like right here. Okay. So which way do I want to do this? I want to have this ready to go. So the script is there. Script is there and there. So if we do it this way, okay. So that's ready to go. Put that there. And I'm just going to put like literally 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there. I had to put 6. Oh, got to keep it lucky. There we go. 7. I'm just going to put a really super thin layer. Okay. So it's like super stick. Okay. We're not even going to offload the brush. And we're going to lay this down. Great. There. And we're going to give it a good rub. Daytona Beach, Orlando, Florida, everywhere. Yeah, yeah, they're everywhere. Yeah, I went to Sturgis one year for the motorcycle rally, and I have never seen so many motorcycles in one spot. And like, I don't know, it was like a square mile, and there's like 100,000 motorcycles. It's like, geez, oh, Pete. But you know what? I gotta say something. At least the ones that I've met and the ones that I've dealt with, all of them were crazy nice, like just over the top nice. So I hope you have that same experience. Just really nice people from all over the world. I'd love to do that again. I need to get a hold of Super Dan. Okay, so that didn't pull up anything. I mean, it did a little bit. We got a little bit right there. I kind of shaded that out and shaded that out. Okay, so we're just going to go straight pull now. And we're going to use quinacridone because I think that'll look the coolest. And we're going to put it on this paper where we stamped. So before we do that, let's put this paint down. But I want to do, okay, so this is what we pulled off with the stamp. Okay. Just want to be able to have that brayer. There we go. And then we're going to do this. There we go. Let me grab this paper again. I don't know. I see everybody's at Google. I love Nickel Hazel Gold, but It's so orange. It's so orange. No judgment. It's just so orange. Okay, so we're going to put that down there. I'm going to give it a quick rub. We're not going to let it sit on there forever. And the next pull we'll do, I want to do one more experiment while I got you here. And we'll see how that goes. I'm going to show you the setup, and then I'll show you the result after. Because it's going to take overnight to dry. Okay. Here we go. You know what we're going to do? We're going to flip this over. Okay. Massaging it. You ride a motorcycle. I didn't know you rode a motorcycle. Well, you still are awesome people, because Clara used to ride a motorcycle. I used to ride like dirt bikes and stuff. I've never owned a motorcycle. I want to. Oh my goodness. This is really kind of cool. Okay, and I think I got, oh, come on now. Oh. It's not as transparent as I wanted it to be, but that's okay. That's why I did it like this. Schmook. Why are you being like that? All right. This is so cool. I don't know if I like the orange like that, but I was hoping that it would be more transparent, but you know what? I'm going to rock with it. That's cool. I'm not insulted by the dots because they're very organic looking. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to put this guy away. So we need to get let me put this away because I have another idea for that stencil. I've been working, I made this planner back in 2018 and for 2019, and I used the heck out of it for about 3 months. So I need to get back into that again. I've had other planners since, and I use them for about 3 to 6 months, and then something happens, and so I'm going to try again, because you know what? At first you don't succeed, try again. Okay, so we got this put away. Okay, and now, where'd it go? There it is. So I've got this fabric, this right here. So I'm going to put this here, and then I've got the stencil right here, and we're going to put some paper underneath this. Hang on. Let me find something that would be appropriate. Is this dry yet? Yeah, that's dry. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. This is some canvas drop cloth. I think it's 8 or 10. I don't remember. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay this down. I'm going to spray it with alcohol first. I don't know my own strength. I break these bottles all the time. There we go. So what I want to do, okay, and lay this down, like so. We're going to lay it like right here. There we go. Then we're going to take this. I'm going to put it kind of at a kitty wampus ankle so it covers more of it. There we go. And then we're just going to press it down. Actually, let's take the brayer and roll it out. Okay, so I'm just going to let this dry just like this. This is a piece, and I'll show you the piece when I put it in the book. So we're just going to let this sit, and I'm going to kind of come in here and just spray this right there. So some of the ink will transfer and kind of bleed out. There we go. Okay, I'm letting this dry overnight and letting it go. So this is what we got with the alcohol ink on the Yupo. Not using anything but alcohol to reactivate the ink after we use the lift off. And this is really cool. I mean, it did a really good job. I don't think the art foamies are your stamp of choice with the lift off ink. They're not firm enough. So, but it did a bunch of transfers. So yeah. So stick with rubber, probably so. I would take a hairdryer to this, but I'm afraid the thing's going to go and fly away. So we're just going to leave it like this. We're just going to roll with it, let it dry. It did some really cool kind of funky thing with the paint when I sprayed it too. So kind of excited. And maybe we'll seal it and come back over it with some sparkly stuff or something. I don't know. We'll see. Because art is like Shrek. And Shrek is like an onion, and onions have layers, and you just kind of got to do things step by step by step and trust the process and know that if it looks like complete and utter crap, it will come back in the end 9 times out of 10. So I would even say 99.5 times out of 100, because we're going to get even more precise with that. Even if you have to put it in a drawer for 5 years, because I've done this, and you come bring it back out and it's like, where has this been all of my life? This is like really cool. I can do this and this and this with it. But when I put it in the drawer, I thought it was the biggest piece of trash. So yeah. And you know, just play, just have fun, and just do your art and do your thing. And whatever it is out there that you do to be creative, we would love to have you on Artapalooza. Like I said, I will post it in our Discord, also on the community tab, also in our Facebook group, also on Twitter. What else am I forgetting? Instagram as well. So there's another one too. I don't remember. I think we have Twitch, but I don't think you can post things on Twitch. I know we're streaming on Twitch. Hi, Twitch. So yeah, let's go out and create something awesome. And remember, be kind to one another. Peace, love, and happiness.